there. I am a 34-year-old millennial who is married and has one child with my husband, and we will not be having any more children. And let me tell you why. I have endometriosis. When I was pregnant with my child, there was times that I couldn't walk because the pain was so bad. I had nausea and vomiting the entire pregnancy. No, it wasn't that hyper, but it was bad and it lasted the whole time. Pregnancy was absolutely awful. Okay, absolutely horrific. Do not recommend 0 stars, straight up. So I was planning a natural C-section birth with my daughter, and how do people do this? How do they do something and talk? I have a hard time doing that. Okay, anyways, you know all those videos where people do it so gracefully? Okay, so I was going for my pregnancy care was happening at a birth center. I was planning a water birth, a natural birth. I ended up having to have a C-section because my daughter was breech, and that was devastating for me. And I was so emotional about it that even though I found out before having her and like was able to schedule it, and then she came unplanned, whatever, I didn't think about asking my endometriosis surgeon if maybe he could be the one to do the C-section, because I ended up having just a regular doctor who doesn't know anything about endometriosis, and I am absolutely fucking terrified that this surgeon who did my C-section transferred endometriosis through my C-section, which can happen. You can look it up. And the reason I think that is because my scar never healed properly, and I know it has like the normal C-section like itch, like sensitivity, like whatever, but there's actually also like an aching pain associated with it that's constant, and it's been there since I gave birth. So I'm just really fucking scared of that. And pregnancy was awful, and honestly, my one child is enough. And so here's the lesson, guys. For me, that's some pretty hardcore, serious shit. Like, I had 25 years of being misdiagnosed and dismissed before I was finally properly treated through surgery. I had to have surgery to find out what was wrong with me. And then they did all this shit and they removed organs from my body. And honestly, that's a lot. That's a fucking lot. Okay. So then, okay, my whole point is like, don't ask people why they're not having more kids. It's none of your fucking business. And also, stop telling your family members and your friends that they need to have more kids or have a kid. Like, some stranger literally told me in the line the other day that she's upset that her daughter hasn't provided her a grandchild yet. Like, lady, your kid doesn't owe you that. What the fuck?